This show is brought to you by United Healthcare because we believe in the power of volunteering.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching Project Volunteer. I'm your host, Randy Lanham.
And this is Teresa Rowe.
Yes, my co-host,
That's
my
right.
buddy, my pal.
Yes.
Whoop. Okay, we are doing a special show, Teresa, a special episode featuring clubs. Okay, so we're going to be talking to the Rotary Club, the Lions Club.
It's a lot of clubs.
It is a lot of clubs. May even get into talking to the Issac Sterritt Adventure Foundation,
Oh, awesome.
as well as my daughter has a little club, as you know,
yeah.
Encouraging Kids Club.
Which is awesome.
It
Doing
is.
some great volunteer work.
Well, you know, kids can get out and make a difference
And
in
they
the world
should.
too.
They
right?
should. Absolutely. I mean, they are our future, right?
That's right. So we hope you enjoy this special episode, all to do with clubs. Hello, this is Randy Lanham.
And I'm Teresa Rowe, and we are your host for Project Volunteer.
Have you ever wondered what nonprofit organizations do or about all their different volunteering opportunities?
Or what about hearing testimonies from the recipients of their care?
Join us on our journey as we walk in the shoes of a volunteer for a day and find out about some amazing organizations that are literally changing the world.
And along the way, meet some true surprising heroes making a difference in the lives of others as we feature another Project Volunteer. So first we're going to start with the Rotary Club, and they teamed up with the American Steamboat, which was so cool, and they did some service projects, right? They toured down the Ohio River, and they did service projects along the way. So this stop was at Owensboro, Kentucky, where they planted some native plants and flowers to help the environment, and that was so cool.
It was. You literally, we always tease about getting your hands dirty.
I did.
But you literally
didn't.
got your hands dirty.
I did.
Somebody had to direct the show, so.
Right.
So watch this, find out about the Rotary Club, and watch Teresa literally get her hands dirty.
That's right.
Enjoy the show.
Chris, I'm so glad we're here today planting flowers, and you guys are doing a lot of great work with the Rotary Club, but I want to know how you got involved and why you're in the Rotary Club.
Well, certainly being a young professional, I was looking for ways to get involved in the community and to meet new people, networking, all that sort of stuff. And I had seen the Rotary symbol. Many people are familiar with that little symbol there, right?
What
Rotary
is it like
International.
right there?
The little wheel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of a cog, represents, working together.
Yes.
And so Rotary International is actually an organization comprised of about 1.2 million members worldwide.
Oh, wow.
35,000 different clubs around the globe that all contribute to their communities, but also into different initiatives worldwide as well. So a significant effort from Rotary was the polio immunization. So trying to eradicate polio for many, many years, that was a major focus of Rotary. And so we've gotten, as they say, very, very close, this close to doing that, and we're continuing to do that. But now we're starting to shift a little bit. Now that polio is getting to a point where we kind of have it under control a little bit, there are some different things we're looking at. So environmental issues are now becoming one of the major areas. There's about 7 areas of focus for Rotary right now. And so going back to how I got involved with all this good stuff was the people that I admired, the professionals within my community, most of them were Rotarians. And so I wanted to know more about this organization. My goodness, if the sheriff is a member of this organization, that's something I aspire to. If the member or if the owner of the local Ford dealership is a member of this, well, geez, I should look into that. And the more I found out about it, the more I thought that was a good fit for me as a young professional and wanting to improve my career and meeting new people and all of that. It was a great way to do that. So when I got here to Owensboro back in 2006, I looked for organizations to be involved with, and the Rotary Club was one of those. And some of the members were nice enough to invite me to a few of the luncheons, and it just clicked for me. And so I have been a member ever since then. And so what we're doing today is sort of a local focus of that environmental piece that we talked about.
Okay, planting flowers.
Exactly. Well, and in this case, you'd say, well, what does planting flowers really have to do with that? The particular types of wildflowers that we're planting, they have longer root systems, and those longer root systems help to hold the soil together and eliminate erosion or reduce erosion and that way the soil is less likely to run off as we get heavy rains and things of that nature.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, you've got to know those facts about the flowers, right? And why you're planting them. So why is it so important for you to volunteer? I know it's important, but you personally?
You know, I just don't, I don't know really. I don't know. It just was something that was in my heart. Never had a great deal of financial wealth. And so I couldn't couldn't explore that level of philanthropy, but what I could do was donate my time. And what I could do is help out with folks that were trying to do certain things in the community. And eventually, if you put a lot of people together with smaller financial resources, it becomes a big thing and you get amazing things accomplished. So especially living here in Owensboro, contributing to the community is just so important. We're a smaller community, but we are a mighty community.
That's right.
And we all know that if we want things to get accomplished in our community, we need to do them ourselves. We can't rely on someone maybe from Frankfurt or someone from Washington, D.C. or wherever to just come and take care of things for us. We see the issues that face our community, and we get engaged, and we go after trying to solve those issues.
And if not us, who's going to do it? I mean, we should all step up and do our part.
Exactly.
Whatever that is, however, you know, you're blessed in whatever area, and so you've got your hands in a lot of different projects in the Rotary Club. Can you think of, and I'm just kind of throwing this at you,
Yeah, sure.
Maybe an inspirational story, maybe of a time through the Rotary that's impacted you personally, or you have seen it impact maybe a volunteer or someone within the club?
Well, you know, I will tell you that this might not be what you're looking for, but the aha moment for me about Rotary was when I had an opportunity to attend the international conference in Lisbon, Portugal. And when I attended the fellowship area that we have there, and I sat down and I was having a hot dog or whatever it was for lunch, and I looked around and there were people from the Seychelles Islands, there were people from Austria, from Germany, and we were talking together and we were engaging in fellowship, and it was one of those aha moments of like, even though we all live around the world, we all share such common interests, common issues, and how amazing it is that we have an organization that allows us to work together to resolve some of those issues. Unfortunately, in today's media, all you hear is the negativity, and you hear these stories, and as an American, you think, geez, people must think about us in a certain way. But when you actually travel to those countries and you meet some of those people, you realize that's not really it at all. You know, they're husbands, their wives, they have children. They have almost all the same priorities that you and I have, and they are trying to better their communities. And so to be part of that bigger organization, to work together to make all of our communities a better place to live is pretty awesome.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Very inspiring.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time
absolutely.
and for your
Thank you.
work. All righty. All right, Gail, tell me about the Rotary Club while you're here today.
Okay, the Rotary Club, actually Rotary International, has the opportunity for us to focus in 7 areas of service. Last year in 2021, they came up with the 7th area of focus, which was the environment. So this year we were able to partner with the American Queen Voyages to embark on a voyage of environmental service, and we're calling it Save Our Rivers. So we've gone to 5 ports within our district to do environmental projects, and today we're here planting in the basin to try to help keep all of this water where it belongs.
I love it. Okay, Ruth,
Yes.
let's talk about
Sure.
the steamboat, what you're doing here, and why you do what you do.
Absolutely. So as Gail was saying, American Queen Voyage is very proud to run its first community outreach, partnering with the Rotary Club of Louisville, along with 8 other ports in the Ohio and Cumberland River. So we're really excited about this. It's the first time doing it because we're looking for the community outreach, the economic development impact, and the environmental aspect of the partnership that we have been building. So we're proud to be here to involve our guests, involve our staff, involve ourselves to be a part of the community, and especially here in Owensboro today.
I think that's
So,
awesome.
yeah, it is.
And you need a lot of volunteers to do that, right?
Oh my Lord, yes it is.
So how important is it to volunteer? How important is that for other people to step up and volunteer and help out?
Our demographic actually come from all over the country. They come from all over the world, and they like to be involved with the community.
Right.
So they like to learn about the local people. They like to learn about what's the cultural aspect of where we visit, where our port and where our boats dock. So what they want to do is be engaged with the environment, the culture, with the people. So that's why we do this kind of community outreach for the first time. And we'll continue doing it, hopefully, with our partners with the Rotary Club. So, yes.
Well, thank you both for allowing me to plant with you. What are we planting here?
These are, I don't have my glasses
They're
on.
flowers.
So they are. They are natural flowers for our demographic area, and hopefully our weather here will keep these growing and serve their purpose for the environment.
All right, ladies, thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you for letting me help you as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay, so next up we will spotlight the Lions Club, right?
That's right, the Lions Club, they were so good. The Knoxville Lions Club, that's where I was born and raised, by the way, in Knoxville, Kentucky. Shout out to all my Knoxville peeps, whoop, whoop. So the Knoxville Lions Club, actually, we did a fundraiser for Volunteer Owensboro, a golf scramble, which I'm not a golfer, but I can ride around on a golf cart. Can you?
Play the fiddle.
And play the fiddle.
I used to play golf.
Did you?
To. Oh yeah, I did.
I never was good at it, but we did a fundraiser for Volunteer Owensboro. The Lions Club, the Knoxville Lions Club, came out and cooked for us that day.
Oh, awesome.
The Lions Club, as a lot of you all probably know, do a lot of good things in their communities. And there's lots of Lions Clubs. We encourage you to look into your local Lions Club and maybe volunteer and get connected with one of those clubs. They do a lot of good, but this particular segment, they were cooking for us, so I got to do a little cooking. I don't know if it was very good, but I got to flip some hamburgers, some different things.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then so after that, I got to sit down as part of my volunteering. I got to sit down with Katie Sterritt. She is with the Issac Sterritt Adventure Foundation, and we found out about that great organization too. So we got a 2-for-1.
It's great seeing nonprofits coming together and working alongside of each other too. I mean, that's pretty neat.
It was neat. I thought it was so great, that nonprofit helping our nonprofit.
It is.
But it's all good.
So guys, thank you so much for being out here today. First of all, again, I want to thank the Knoxville Lions Club for coming out here today and cooking for the Volunteer Owensboro Golf Scramble. So first of all, tell us a little bit about the Lions Club in general. There might be folks watching out there from no telling where, and I'm sure there's Lions Clubs all over the place, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the Lions Club so people know.
The Lions Club is it's a volunteer organization, and what we do, we volunteer for the community. And say somebody is down on their luck, needs money for pay some bills, hospital bills or whatever, we'll do that for them.
Good example, just a few weeks ago, y'all cooked for my Uncle Warren.
Right.
He's been in the hospital for many months to help their family.
Exactly.
And I appreciate that very much.
We raised over $18,000, I believe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah, we never would have figured that would happen, but it did. So we was proud of that. So.
Yeah, you should be.
And, I think Knoxville Lions Club started, best we know, around 1983.
Okay.
And it's went on since then. Of course, like Tommy was saying earlier, I think it mostly started out to do eyeglasses.
Right.
And, you know, for the people that couldn't afford to get their glasses.
So let's talk about that, because that's always been a big thing with the Lions Club.
Right.
Tell me about that. You collect eyeglasses from anybody that has them used?
Right. Yeah. People bring in eyeglasses to the club, or we collect them, and then they turn them over to the state Lions Club or to the international. And people that need eyeglasses then can request those, and they're free to those people that need. Yes. Right.
But from that really was one of the first things the Lions Club done, and now you all do. And you were telling me earlier about, shoot, if there's since you are from Knoxville, my hometown, if there's a community member that just needs help, you said you just go in there. What was you telling me? You spent half a day. You all went in there and helped an elderly lady in her yard.
Had a widow lady whose yard was in really bad need of mowing and tree limbs grass and leaves, and so everybody just fits together, volunteered for about a half a day, and went up and took care of everything that was needed on her yard. And they do that, you know, lots of different people that have a need, whether it be, like as Tom mentioned, whether they need money to pay rent, or a hospital bill, or electric bill. They're just down on their luck.
Right.
And that's what we're there for, to help
Right.
people in the community.
Right. So
Yeah.
again, you all help in so many different ways. So a person, wherever they're watching this show, can probably contact their local
Oh,
Lions
yes.
Club and get connected, ask questions, and find out, right?
Right.
That's right.
All about what they do.
That's correct.
Yeah, there's Lions clubs all over the
over.
United States, and then all over in Canada, actually internationally.
Yeah, international. That's right.
Right.
And then we are here. Some people are hearing some golf carts. They're probably wondering, what is that sound that I hear? We're out here at a golf course
Right.
today. Again, like I said earlier, you all are helping volunteer Owensboro with the golf scramble
Right.
today,
Yeah.
and we really appreciate everything that you all do.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. We're glad to do it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
We appreciate it. We got a lot of golfers out here, hungry golfers, want to eat, and y'all
Right.
said, you know what? This is a nonprofit organization helping another nonprofit organization,
Right.
Volunteer Owensboro.
Right.
So that's a pretty good.
It is.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a lot of fun,
That's
right?
people
It's a
helping
lot of
people.
fun.
Yes, that's right. That's what it all comes down
Yeah,
to.
it
That's
is.
what Volunteer Owensboro is about. That's what Project Volunteer
Right.
TV show is about.
Right, right.
So I want to thank you guys.
Oh,
Now,
you're
I
welcome.
believe next, we like to say I'm getting my hands dirty. So these guys back here cooking, I'm going to go back there and flip a hamburger. I don't know what they're going to have me do, but I'm going to go get to work, okay?
All right.
Thank you
Okay.
guys. I
Say,
appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Enjoyed
you got
it.
it.
Okay.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it, Randy.
You got it. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
We're just glad to be out here today, Randy, to help you guys out. We enjoy cooking this food for you guys. We loved it the last time, and
Here you are again.
that's right.
We didn't have to twist your arm too hard, did we?
no,
No.
absolutely not.
I was telling Tom and them earlier that I think it's kind of cool when you all, as a nonprofit organization, the Lions Club in Knoxville, helping out Volunteer Owensboro today. So helping out another nonprofit organization, but helping the community, everything that you all do. Appreciate it.
Well, we
Yeah,
are
well, we're
glad to be able to
here.
do it, and we'll help you anytime we can.
All right. Well, you are today. Now, part of this show is I'm a volunteer in training, right? So,
That's right.
so show me what to do.
It's really hard work, Randy.
Is it?
You got to
Yeah.
put this
Oh yeah.
spatula underneath the hamburger and turn it over. And you try it.
Let's see.
All right. Good
My
job.
first time. I got
Good
two more.
job.
Yeah.
I got two more. It's almost like I've done this before.
Yeah.
It's just like riding a bicycle. You don't
That's
forget.
right.
Too bad. So I know today, we're cooking for several people, but a few weeks ago, your brother, my uncle,
Right.
Warren, y'all did that fundraiser for them, and y'all ended up cooking. How much did you cook that day? It was a bunch.
Oh, it
It
was
was
probably two.
several hundred pounds or more of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least
Raised, what was it they said?
Well,
How much? They,
250. Oh, 300 burgers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like 200 of each.
Oh my gosh. I know when I got up there, I had to wait in line, and then I got up there and the pork was already gone, but I got a few burgers before
Did you
I
get
left.
did you get one of them pork chops?
I did.
Cool.
Well, accidentally, when I got there,
That's
they were
right.
out, and then I went and found somebody and said,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm not going to eat this." I said, "Give me that thing." And I ate it. It was good. But anyway,
It was
what are some of the other things, if I was to become a Lions Club member, what are some other things that I would be doing? I know today we're here cooking, but what are other things you all do?
Candy day.
We have a candy day. We stand in the streets.
Yep.
We take donations. It's called Candy Day. And we turn it into Lions Clubs International, and we keep half of it. But we help by going into the community. We get a lot of turnout on that. We collect money to go back in the community,
Yeah.
and we have a Veterans Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you talked about that?
No, tell us about it.
We have veterans supper in our community up there. We invite all the veterans in our community, and we give them a free steak supper. And we have a good turnout.
Oh yeah.
And We do several things. We help people in need.
Yeah.
Mow grass for them if they're in the hospital for a while.
Yeah. So you just, if there's a need and y'all hear about it in the community, you're just going to step up and do it.
We're going to step up and volunteer to do it.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of great guys in this Lions Club.
Yeah, I bet that's another thing I want to talk about. I bet there's a lot of good friendships that come together between the Lions Club.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, just when you serve together, when you volunteer together, it just makes you closer, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
We're all called to be serving others, and I just feel like whenever I do that, I feel the greatest. And yeah, there's been some great friendships I've gotten out of it. I'm sure it is for the Lions Club,
It's
right?
a good thing. It really is. Yeah.
I think it's great anytime you can gain friendship by doing anything with any one person or several people.
Right.
So yeah, we're just real happy.
Yeah.
Well, before we end this segment here, I'll just say this. Out of all the volunteer opportunities that I could have done, flipping hamburgers is definitely one of the easy ones.
Thumbs up,
And,
baby.
So I'm glad it wasn't didn't have me climbing up a tree, cutting limbs or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. Guys, thank you
absolutely.
so much for your service. Thank you for being
Thank you,
here today.
Randy. Appreciate
Now, I
it.
want to stay on my job here. I don't want to get fired.
No,
Okay?
you catch on pretty quick.
Hey, not bad. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh,
Are you a customer?
I am. You're too kind. What do you
Hey,
have?
I'm a volunteer for the day
Oh, thanks.
for the Lions Club.
Okay.
They taught me, I got to flip burgers. Actually, I cooked these. They're probably the best burgers you'll ever eat in your life.
Well, they smell good.
I went out to the creek and I got this water for us, and it's purified,
And
awesome
you
water.
already did that and bottled it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did everything.
Thank you.
You should have seen me put these chips together. It was crazy. Anyway, so we're here today, Volunteer Owensboro Golf Scramble Fundraiser. Lions Club's out here cooking for us today. And Katie, you've been a friend of mine for a long, long time. And so I wanted to serve you, and you said, yeah, Randy, I guess you can eat with me. I really don't want to, but if you must. But anyway, so got all that out of the way, but I want to talk about the Issac Sterritt Adventure Foundation.
Well, thanks.
Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, you're a good friend of Isaac's. He really thought you were a lot of fun. We've established a foundation in his honor, Issac Sterritt Adventure Foundation, to help others unplug, get outside, and enjoy what he loved as much as music, the outdoors. And, you know, like today, it's beautiful. He would be eating this up, just loving being outside the Lions Club, doing whatever.
And literally eating this
and
up.
eating, loves a burger.
He went into music, golfing,
Yes,
eating.
and just, you know, getting away from that phone and just smelling the smells and feeling the feels outside. So
I love that.
we're on a mission.
I love it that you grew up, your boys like that, to enjoy the outdoors. And I love it in Isaac's memory that you're continuing that on with the foundation with that
Thank you.
with that idea of unplugging. Because as we know, everybody's always, and we're guilty sometimes
Yes,
too. I am.
absolutely.
But everybody's plugged into everything, everywhere you go, and God's beautiful nature is everywhere. Isaac appreciated that, didn't he?
Yes. Isaac would be into playing golf today and coming out and having the burgers just like you and listening to you jam, do all the things, Lions Club. So we're working on some ground in Owensboro right now, right off the Greenbelt. And it's in the beginning stages, but we're looking to give back to the community a new green space. And so that is moving along. I can't wait to share more about that. I can't quite yet give all the details.
Right, that's okay.
But there we'll be able to bring in clubs such as these and do some programming right, you know, wherever it works, but obviously the park will be a spot for that. And so I've been collaborating with a few different clubs in town. We plan to meet and just try to meet the needs of different groups around town and provide the place for that to happen, whether it's within the schools or nonprofits or just family time. or just your friends or by yourself, you know, just unplug and enjoy some quiet.
Yes.
Or not. It can be the other kind of quiet, just not from your phone, not from your
Right.
computer.
Yeah,
Not hurting your neck
not
looking down.
in front of the TV and all
yes,
that.
yes.
The
So-
great outdoors.
Yes.
I understand. Well, awesome. Well, I
Thank
think
you.
you are doing great things.
Oh, we're excited.
And,
We're excited to do something.
and thank you. You're one of the sponsors today for our Golf Scramble, helping
Yes.
volunteer once we're on helping Project Volunteer, this TV show that these folks are watching right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So we appreciate you, appreciate what you're doing.
Well, we appreciate what you do, so thank you.
And I'm just
And for my hamburger.
Yeah, well, it's probably the best hamburger you're ever gonna eat
I imagine.
within the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it'll be the only hamburger you eat
Within the next 15 minutes.
Yes, yes.
I'll enjoy it.
Are you ready?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
All
I'm
right.
gonna bless this food. Thank
All
you,
right.
Lord, for this food, for this beautiful day, and for these awesome people. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
All right, let's dig in.
Oh. The money
And
bite.
that's a wrap.
I was going to let you do that.
Perfect. Good job.
So in this next segment, I want to spotlight my daughter, Addie Lanham, and she started this online TV program called Encouraging Kids. You can find out more at encouragingkids.tv, where she was interviewing people like superstars like yourself.
That's right. She takes after her father, right?
That's right.
She's really good at interviewing people. She's so sweet. And I love the way she encourages kids to get out there and volunteer.
So enjoy this segment with Encouraging Kids Club.
So this is my daughter, Addie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she has an Encouraging Kids Club. So she does a TV program online called Encouraging Kids, where we interview a lot of people and let kids know that they can make a difference. So she's out here with some of her friends and her cousin, Annie, over here. And they are out here volunteering today as well. So I appreciate you letting them hang out with you. Thank you all for
them coming.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for training them. And what do you all think? Addie, why is it important? You wanted to start this Encouraging Kids Club. Why is it important to be getting out here and volunteering in the community?
I think it's important because we need to make a change in the world. There are negative people out there, and we need to make a change.
Absolutely. And you're making a change. Every one of you all are making a change right now. You know that? You're helping someone in need. You're helping a school, you're helping Jackson Roark and their family, and you're walking in the footsteps of people like this Angels for Ashley cooking team, right? We're learning a great lesson from them. So thank you all for being out here and serving today. Cool?
Yep.
Yes? Thank you. All right. Oh, I got to pay for my sandwich. Oh, that looks like a big one. Thank you all. How much is the sandwich?
4.
4? Okay. I'll tell you what, you can keep the change for the benefit, okay? Thank you all very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm going to enjoy the sandwich.
Thanks so much for watching Project Volunteer. Again, you have got to see a lot of great service organizations making a difference in their community.
You know, there's a lot of great organizations out there that are coming alongside one another that are making a huge difference in communities.
That's right, and we want to encourage you to get connected to a service club in your community.
That's right.
And if you don't have one, maybe you should start one.
It's time.
It's time. Thanks so much for watching.
This show is brought to you by United Healthcare because we believe in the power of volunteering.